سلاما يا عمر الفاروق سلاما يا عمر الفاروق. صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين وبه نستعين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh ajma'in. Today we are going to be discussing the topic of the title of al-Faruq. What does this title, or who does this title belong to? When most people say al-Faruq, they believe it to belong to Umar ibn al-Khattab. In today's video, I will be revealing the truth behind the title of al-Faruq and its history with Umar ibn al-Khattab. But before we get into that, let us see who is the true owner of this title in Sunni books. We have in front of us Al-Mu'jam al-Kabir by al-Tabrani, a very famous Sunni scholar, and this is a very famous book. This is volume 6. Let us go to page 269. This narration. Skipping the sanad, Salman radiyallahu anh narrated that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam took the hand of Ali alayhi salam and said, "Inna hadha awwala man amana bih." This is the first person who has believed in me. وَهُوَ أَوَّلَ مَنْ يُصَافِحَنِي يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ وَهَذَا الصِّدِّيقُ الْأَكْبَرُ وَهَذَا فَاروق هذه الأمة يفرق بين الحق والباطل. The Prophet ﷺ has called Amir al-Mu'mineen directly Siddiq al-Akbar, that he is a Siddiq, and he's calling him al-Faruq. He is the one who will divide or distinguish the ummah between the truth and the falsehood. Okay, so then now the question becomes, what about Umar? You know, there should be narrations of the Prophet calling, Umar al-Faruq. Surely, yeah? I mean, yes, there is. But let's take a good look at those narrations. Alright, now what we have in front of us is Silsala al-Ahadith al-Da'ifa al-Mawdu'a. Okay, by who? Everyone's favorite scholar, Al-Albani. For the Atharis at least, right? So you want to call Umar al-Faruq? Let's take a look at this. Let me see what page should be. 63. Alright, here it is. So yeah, the hadith of the Prophet saying, إِنَّ اللَّهَ جَعَلَ الْحَقَّ عَلَى لِسَانِ عَمَرٍ وَقَلْبِهِ وَهُوَ الْفَرُوقُ فَرَقَ اللَّهُ بِهِ بَيْنَ الْحَقِّ وَالْبَاطِلِ. The Prophet is saying that Allah established the truth on the tongue and the heart of Umar al-Khattab, and he is al-Faruq, and Allah distinguishes, the truth and the falsehood with him. What does Al-Albani say here? This hadith is da'if. This is a weak narration. Subhanallah. Your own, fada'il of your Sahaba is what? Da'if. Alright, so now that we know it's da'if, let's take a look at the history on how Faruq came to be for Umar. Alright, so for this section, we're looking back at the history books. This is Tarikh al-Madinatul Munawwara of Ibn Shabba. Alright, volume 2, page 662. What do you have here? We have a section on how Umar got the name of al-Faruq. So let us look at this. So this person, Ibn Shahab, he informed us that the Ahlul Kitab were the first people who called Umar al-Faruq. So here we have it, folks. First of all, we see that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he was the one who called Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam al-Faruq and as-Sadiq al-Akbar. The hadith of the Prophet calling Umar al-Faruq is da'if in Sunni sources, and again in the Sunni historians, they wrote that the first people to call Umar al-Faruq was what? Were the al-Kitab, the Jews and the Christians, most likely the Jews. Subhanallah, you know, it's baffling when we call, you know, our Imam as-Siddiq al-Faruq, you know, you people go crazy on us. Oh, no, 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 no. Umar faqat. Or Abu Bakr faqat. And inshallah I'll do a video on the meaning of Abu Bakr as-Siddiq. Because he is as-Siddiq. But as-Siddiq in what? He is truthful in what? Inshallah, we will examine that in future videos. But for now, that is all. اللهم صل على فاطمة وأبيها وبعلها وبنيها والسر المستودع فيها والعن ظلميها والحمد لله رب العالمين والسلام عليكم أجمعين.